It's time for the first pay-per-view of the WWE 2K22 GM mode. We're at WrestleMania Backlash. And as Paul Heyman would say, I've got a spoiler, not a prediction. This pay-per-view is going to absolutely suck, guys. We've not put a lot of... I don't want to say we haven't put effort into it, but the build has not been good. We've got 4 matches. Not one match is above a level 1 rivalry. They're all level 1, so we haven't got any that are 2 or above. Most of these will probably continue on to the next pay-per-view. I mean, the main event, it doesn't exactly scream 5-star match. Santos Escobar challenging AJ for the NXT Championship. I don't think this show is going to do well. It's damage limitation. We're already trailing Raw. We beat them in the first week, but ever since then, Raw have been defeating us. Raw have been slightly increasing the gap, and they'll be looking to continue to do it here. I think they will. But if we can put on a show and try and limit Raw from maybe gaining more than, let's say, 30,000 fans, I would be happy with that, based on the fact I think this show is going to suck. Now, we do have some things on our inventory, but I am going to save these, and we're going to try and save them for the build to the next pay-per-view, where hopefully we'll get our act together, hopefully we'll get better rivalries going, and hopefully we can start clawing back the fans that Raw have taken from us. But before we get into the show, it's time to look at the free agency. Now, keep in mind, people are saying they want me to sign wrestlers to get onto the roster, etc. The roster's pretty thin. I agree with that, but remember, we can only sign people under the age of 35. That rules out Big E, rules out Mysterio, rules out Robert Roode, rules out Xavier Woods, rules out The Miz. So it gives us Rhea Ripley, Alexa Bliss, Lacey Evans, and Pete Dunne. Now, with that said, guys, I'm going to go ahead here, and I'm going to go ahead and sign Pete Dunne for 10 weeks, 30 grand. I think he's worth it. I think he's a specialist. I think he can offer us something good on the brand, and he is 28 years old. So we went ahead and signed Pete Dunne, and I think we also may look at the possibility of signing a female, and I think that female could be Rhea Ripley. Again, it just gives us options. It's between Rhea Ripley or Lacey Evans, and I just don't know if we sign Lacey Evans, then we can't afford to run the show tonight, so I'm going to go with Rhea Ripley. That's basically why. I mean, we could have signed Alexa Bliss, we could have, but I'm going to go with Rhea Ripley and bring her to NXT. So that is both Rhea Ripley and Pete Dunne on the show. Now, I don't think we're going to have any of them debut tonight. I mean, we could potentially do that. Maybe we will. Let's do a self-promo, or maybe not. Let's let Elias do his self-promo. Elias got a 5 promo rating skill, so we're going to let Elias do what he does best. Right, that's it. Let's book this show. 83.5 thousand. We've got all the most expensive things we can afford. Let's do this. Let's go. Let's get into it. 2 title matches. We've got KROSS versus Dexter LUMIS. We've got Bayley versus SHIRAI. Should be pretty good. First match, Mandy Rose defending the Women's Championship against Kaylee Ray. Let's get down to it. Let's get into it. Let's see if we're going to crown a new champion. Are we going to crown a champion from Scotland? Or is Mandy Rose going to retain her title? She's already defended her title once in the build-up to WrestleMania Backlash, albeit it was against a questionable opposition. The opponent was not the greatest, but I mean, you can only beat who's in front of you. Although it is a bit questionable if you purposely pick mediocre opponents, which is kind of what Mandy Rose done. But there's no mediocre opponent tonight. She's got a legit challenger. She's got a real threat to her title. And I'm pretty sure Kaylee Ray will be looking to win this belt. So yeah, I mean, Mandy Rose in for a big, big night this evening. Will she retain the belt? Will AJ Styles retain the belt, guys? Let us know. Let us know. Will it be 2 new champions leaving WrestleMania Backlash? Will it be the 2 champions remaining, or will we maybe have 1 title change?
A ruthless competitor will do anything to stay atop NXT and NXT UK. She's proven successful thus far.
「
Kaylee Ray did defeat Mandy Rose on NXT to earn this title shot as well, so I mean she's already beaten the champ. If she's done it once, why can't she do it again? Makes perfect sense. Now it's time for the champion, Mandy. Speaking of Mandy Rose, must be getting up there in age. I wonder what age Mandy Rose is. Let's quickly check this.
God's greatest creation is here, and I couldn't be more excited. Formerly God's greatest creation, right, Corey? That's right. But even the man himself makes mistakes. So judgmental.
31. I thought Mandy Rose looked a wee bit older than that, but no, only 31. Although it's a bit weird, like when Trish and Lita were 31, they'd practically retired by that stage of their careers.
No doubt the highest profile win for Mandy Rose, but she defeated her former partner Sonya Deville in a loser leaves WWE match at SummerSlam.
And here we go, this is it. This is the title that they all want. The big gold X. The Women's Championship.
Introducing the challenger from Glasgow, Scotland.
Kaylee Ray is the challenger. Mandy Rose is the champion.
And introducing the champion from Yorktown Heights, New York. She is the NXT Women's Champion, Mandy Rose.
Commentary team of Cole, Corey Graves and Brian Saxton. One of the worst commentary teams of all time. Where's Pat McAfee? Get Pat on the announcing. We need Pat, damn it. Referee puts the belt into the air. Shows everybody what we're competing for. Shows everybody what it's all about. Rings the bell and off we go. And Mandy coming out with a drop kick straight away here, trying to take Kaylee Ray maybe off guard. Big shot there and another big shot. Here, we're going to go for the cover. Going for a quick cover. If we can end this one quickly, no we can't. But here, again, if you don't succeed at first, try again. But again, it's Kaylee Ray with the kick out. Mandy Rose trying her best there, but just wasn't to be. Snap suplex, rolls over into a cover, and Kaylee Ray again, this time kicking out without much happening. Big shot that was, and they went for a drop kick and missed that. Went for another drop kick and it wasn't to be. And Kaylee Ray with a, don't know what you want to call that, a flatliner like manoeuvre. Buying herself a bit of breathing space in this match. Mandy Rose gets her head slammed into the mat. And Kaylee Ray working on the arm. Arm breaker, arm bar, something to do with the arm. Doesn't quite have the 1004 moves that Chris Jericho has, but it was a good move nonetheless. Mandy Rose though needs to get out of this submission, or else she could be in trouble. She does get out of it. Mandy Rose hits a backbreaker. And Mandy Rose going for another one. Kaylee Ray counters, rolls through. Mandy Rose with a big clothesline though. And a big spear. Not quite a Goldberg-esque spear, but it was a spear nonetheless. And another one. Mandy Rose this time. Big clubbing blow to the back. Oh, but Kaylee Ray with the counter Lou Fest press and then bashing Mandy Rose's head off the back of the mat. Big strike then takes the champion down. Champion in a bit of trouble here now. Mandy Rose is up on the shoulders. And that's Snake Eyes. Vintage Undertaker. I didn't think I'd be saying that about Kaylee Ray. Vintage Undertaker. Mandy Rose got the boot. Just drops her face first. On her face. And now look maybe to put her away here. With this double underhook. Oh, sit out. Face buster like manoeuvre. That'll do it, surely, into the cover, 2... No! Mandy Rose can't believe it. She's shocked, so are we. Don't quite understand how that did not get the pin there. Mandy Rose then booting the head of Kaylee Ray. Mandy Rose now put away the challenger. Going for a slam. Oh, and that was a big slam there. The impact, the velocity. Middle rope now. Went for the splash and missed it. Could be in a bit of trouble. Can Kaylee Ray counter though? Doesn't look like it, not at the moment. Irish whip. Kaylee Ray flies over the top rope. Big drop kick for Mandy Rose. Mandy Rose now going to the outside on the apron. Be waiting for Kaylee Ray to get up. Running to clothesline. Takes down the challenger. Now Mandy Rose needs trying to get her back in the ring here. Mandy Rose could be moments away here for retaining her title. Into the corner she goes. Where's Mandy going? Oh, Kaylee Ray with a counter. Bit to the face. Kaylee, but no, I don't know what that was. Mandy Rose in a bit of trouble here. Gets into the corner. Kaylee Ray with a big strike. Mandy Rose again back up. Mandy, oh, went for the knee to the face, but missed it. And Kaylee Ray working on the figure 4 leg lock, perhaps. Signs of Ric Flair. Woo! But she didn't lock it in. Mandy Rose manages to get out of it. Big strike for Mandy Rose. Irish whip into the corner. Again, Kaylee Ray fights back though with a forearm. And Kaylee Ray again with the flatliner on Mandy Rose. Mandy Rose in a bit of trouble here. Kaylee Ray's got her up. Got her in trouble. And just drops her on her face. And Mandy Rose having to use the resiliency, having to use every last bit in the tank there to avoid defeat. Back on her feet though now. Irish whip, counters it, side headlock takedown. Mandy Rose, sit out, whatever you want to call that. I'm not too sure. Call it what you want, but she's waiting on Kaylee Ray getting up now, and Kaylee Ray could be in a bit of trouble. Running knee to the face. The drive-by, whatever you call that manoeuvre. I call it retaining the championship. And it is a retaining the championship. Mandy Rose picks up a hard-fought win over Kaylee Ray to start off this pay-per-view. Pretty entertaining match to begin. Champion retains. Big win for Mandy Rose. Remains the NXT Women's Champion. Holds that belt above her head. And I'm sure now, will she be looking for a new challenger, or will there be somebody else? Or will Kaylee Ray think she deserves a rematch? I mean, Kaylee Ray has already beat Mandy Rose once. I guess you could argue that's 1-1. They have 1 win apiece. But yeah, Mandy Rose won't care about how many wins she's got. She cares about how many championships she's got around her waist. And at the moment she's got 1. She only wants 1, and that's the one that she wants, the NXT Women's Championship. And it was a 3-star match. You know what, we'll take that. I think that's a pretty good start to the show, but we'll take that. 3 stars for a match that didn't really have, it was no gimmicks, there was no real, you know, the feud was only level 1. Elias's popularity went up by 6, that's absolutely brilliant. Up next is KARRION KROSS versus DEXTER LUMIS. I mean, who knows, if all of our matches tonight can all get roughly 3 stars, then I'll be happy with that. I still don't think it'll be enough to beat Raw in the ratings, but if we can get 3 stars or around about there, As long as we don't do anything less than 2.5. If we do less than 2.5, then we could be in a little bit of trouble. So hopefully we can stay around about the 3-star match level. But here comes Dexter Lumis with his gloves on, looking like he wants to kill somebody. It's Karrion Kross, the man he wants to kill. Might very well be. How many dead bodies has this guy got in the trunk of his car? That's the question we're all asking. Probably got more dead bodies than the amount of people that watch TNA. Dexter Lumis then slides in. Fucking hell. Look at those eyes. Eyes of a killer for sure. 100%. Fucking hell. Dexter Lumis. It's a serious guy. He's got serious intentions here tonight. I mean, that expression. If I was Karrion Kross, I wouldn't be coming out. I'd be staying in the back.
Well, you know, this ominous tune is just a prelude to the toll of man. We await the appearance of the sinister, multi-time NXT champion. A competitor with seemingly no weaknesses, no fears, and here he is.
Here he comes. Former NXT champion looking to be NXT champion again, Karrion Kross. Well, a win tonight could well have him on his way to getting that title shot against AJ. Tell you what, both of these guys have got impressive entrances. I don't think I'd want to mess with either of them. There can only be one winner on the night. Will it be Kross or will it be Dexter Lumis? I wouldn't want to pick it. Smoke hasn't cleared yet, but when it does clear, it'll be Karrion Kross versus Dexter Lumis at WrestleMania Backlash, with the winner looking in a good position for a shot at the NXT Championship. And here we go. Lumis versus Karrion Kross, two big guys, and we're off. Dexter Lumis just comes across the ring and barges into Karrion Kross, takes him down, working on the legs. Smart. And it's working at the moment. Karrion Kross taking a bit of a beating here. Dexter just stomping away at the legs. Try to take the big man down and stop him getting to his feet. And it's good tactics here from Dexter Lumis. Goes behind. Oh no, but a big elbow for Karrion Kross. Both these guys then fighting. Both these guys hitting lots of manoeuvres. Hitting big strikes. A big headbutt for Karrion Kross. And he goes for the cover, applying all the pressure on the head and neck of Dexter Lumis. Into the ropes he goes, and a big clothesline. Dexter Lumis onto the ropes. Karrion Kross clubbing blows to the back. These forearm shots to the back takes down Dexter. Irish whip from Kross. Dexter now into the... Oh, and Dexter! He went for a running shoulder block, and Dexter countered into DDT. What a manoeuvre that was. Dexter now top rope. Oh, and he went for a senton, and Karrion Kross rolled out the way. Then he gets a punch for his troubles. Dexter now goes on the ring apron. Was he going for your back suplex onto the ring apron? Holy shit, Dexter taking no prisoners here, but Kross doesn't even sell it. Kross straight back to his feet. Just whips Dexter into the barricade, and then Karrion Kross goes into the barricade, then hits Dexter with a massive headbutt. I mean, these guys are just like literally throwing everything they can at each other. This is a brawl. This is a fight. Dexter gets his head now smashed into the barricade, thrown back into the ring now. Karrion Kross. Okay, what's he going for here? Big shot to the back of Dexter. Again, lifting up Dexter. And another shot to the back of Dexter Lumis. Rolls him over for the cover. One, and that's only a 1 count. Dexter Lumis kicking out before Karrion Kross can think about putting him away. Karrion Kross then with stomps. And a big boot to Dexter Lumis. Karrion Kross now beginning to maybe take control of this match. And it's another kick out for Dexter. Dexter showing resilience here. Showing that he is not ready to quit at all. And a big boot from Karrion Kross, so that might make him quit. I could knock him out there and make him quit too. And Dexter Lumis again with another kick out. Kross, he's got Dexter by the throat. Could he be looking for a choke slam? Choke slam on Dexter Lumis, middle of the ring. Kross goes for the cover, and Dexter Lumis kicks her at 1. Seriously, what the fuck's this all about? Dexter Lumis back up. Dexter Lumis! He's got him in the submission. He's got Kross trapped in like this STO sort of stranglehold, chokehold. It's like a reverse transmission sort of thing, but Kross battling his way out. Shots to the midsection. But Dexter fighting back with these rights and lefts. And it's a sit out. And again he's got this like an anaconda face-like manoeuvre. Locked in. Dexter now punching away at Karrion. Dexter Lumis now middle rope. Oh, he went for the elbow drop, he missed. Karrion Kross rolled to the outside. Karrion Kross, I think, went for his finisher there, but Dexter with the counter. Snake eyes into the corner. And Dexter again has locked this in. Dexter's got this locked in again on Karrion Kross, and Karrion Kross could be in a bit of trouble. And Karrion Kross taps out. Really? Dexter's just made Karrion Kross tap out here at WrestleMania Backlash. And Dexter Lumis, what has to be considered maybe a bit of an upset. But anyway, can you really call this guy beating somebody an upset? I mean, what the fuck is that? An okay match, 2.5 stars. You know what? We'll take that. We'll take that. That's not bad. It's not bad. You know what? We might even continue that rivalry. We don't know. Up next, got Walter calling out AJ. Walter basically saying that AJ is defending his title against people that can't beat him. Why doesn't he defend his title against Walter? So Walter there gets an excellent promo rating. Up next, it's Bayley versus SHIRAI. I think we'll play as Bayley. We'll go as Bayley. We'll see what Bayley's capable of. See if Bayley can defeat SHIRAI tonight. But yeah, 2 matches so far, and I'm pleasantly surprised actually that the ratings have been okay. 3-star opener, 2.5 star mid-card match. I mean, it's far from great, but it's okay. It'll do for what we're trying to do here. It's okay. It's damage limitation, this pay-per-view. And at the moment, I think we might be on target. We might be on course to achieve our goals. So yeah, that's pretty much what we need to try and do. Yeah, Bayley now versus SHIRAI. Massive match. Who will be victorious when these two meet? Both of them obviously want to be next in line to face Mandy Rose. Unfortunately, due to this game not having a fatal 4-way system or triple set system, it's only one of these people can be next. It is retarded, but I don't know, it's the game that was made. Bayley then pacing about on the outside, waiting to get in the ring. The soccer mom haircut, the Karrion haircut. Will she be complaining though after tonight, or will she be celebrating?
Corey, you think she can be great on commentary with you? I have my doubts, but let's just have Bayley stick to the ring where she's at her best. I mean, this table already has its role.
And now it is her opponent, the fan favourite, the popular SHIRAI. Former tag team partner of Asuka.
From Tokyo, Japan, SHIRAI.
Or was that Kairi Sane? I might have just fucking botched there, guys. It could have very well been Kairi Sane, to be honest. But we'll see. We'll see. Either way, it doesn't really matter who their former tag team partners are. It's SHIRAI taking on Bayley.
Incredibly impressive feat from a world-class competitor. The genius of the sky preparing to take flight.
Here it is then, Bayley, SHIRAI. Who is going to win this match? Here we go. Bayley comes out with a big punch, then another forearm. Big strikes here from Bayley, but SHIRAI counters, grabs leg, boot to the inner leg, takedown on Bayley, a double stomp. Bayley then trying to fight back. SHIRAI again. Another stomp to the leg of Bayley. Snapmare on Bayley. Off the ropes here, SHIRAI. Double drop kick to the face. And Bayley there getting hit with 2 boots to the face. And that gives you a reason to complain. 100%. SHIRAI now just drops Bayley on the back of her head, back of her neck. But Bayley kicking out. Bayley not going to get beat so easily. SHIRAI now top rope. Went for an elbow drop. Bayley rolls it the way. And a double axe handle smash. Bayley going for the cover. Surely that's not going to do it. Very optimistic. Bayley thinking she could beat SHIRAI away like that. Big strike to the back. Another double axe handle smash. Rolling her over. Going for the pin again. Referee only counts a 1. Bayley seems annoyed, but come on, you can't expect to win a match like that. Surely not. And here we go, Bayley then Irish whip into the corner. Running knee strike to SHIRAI. And now these stomps into the bottom of the corner. Bayley, a more aggressive type of Bayley here tonight. Goes for the cover too. And SHIRAI again with a kick out. Bayley, I don't know where she's going there. What the fuck was that? A crossbody, is you just love it when the game glitches out on you. Bayley though, again countering, not taking these glitches, lying down, goes behind. That's a big German. A massive German suplex. I wonder if you hit a German suplex in 1940, would it have been called a Nazi suplex or what? Can someone let me know down in the comments? Anyway, Bayley again. What's she going for here? She's got SHIRAI in the corner. Going to the top. Bayley to Bayley. Suplex off the top rope. Are you shitting me? That could do it. Surely that could do it too. Oh no, SHIRAI kicks out. And this time Bayley can't believe it. I can't believe it. Unreal. Absolutely unreal there. She's kicked out of that. Bayley now beginning to take over. Running elbow. SHIRAI moves it the way. Bayley with another big clothesline though. And a stomp. And Bayley could be moments away from winning this. She's calling SHIRAI up. Going for the... What's this? Oh, I don't know what it was, but she just drove SHIRAI's face into the mat. Goes for the cover. And SHIRAI kicks it again. And Bayley this time can't believe it. Bayley complaining to the referee. Don't really blame her there. I mean, I cannot believe that did not do it. SHIRAI counters, goes downstairs. Hits Bayley with a massive forearm. Bayley then shot to the arm, into the ropes goes Io Shirai. Hits a back elbow. Snapmare off the ropes, double drop kick. Io Shirai trying to quicken up the pace here. I don't know what, double knees. Now Io Shirai flips over the top. What she's setting up for here. Just seemed to come back in and abandon whatever move she had planned. Irish whip into the corner now. Io Shirai setting Bayley on to the top rope. Io Shirai probably going to join her here. Where's she going? Bayley just hanging on for dear life. Io Shirai now, top rope. Holy shit. Well, I don't know what you'd call that. We've just completely flipped the 180 in mid-air. And that could do it. Io Shirai now back to the top rope. Maybe a bit to put Bayley away. Moonsault on Bayley. That'll do it, surely. And she does. Io Shirai pulls out an upset, I guess, maybe. I mean, it looked like Bayley had the match won. Io Shirai just with a quick, sudden offensive moves. And just like that, Bayley thought she was in control. Io Shirai was like, actually, maybe not. Maybe you're not in control. And it's a massive win then for Io Shirai. And will she be the next challenger to Mandy Rose's championship? Who knows? If she hits that moonsault on Mandy Rose though, I think we'll have a new NXT champion. But big win for Io Shirai. Big celebration too. And that is another 2.5 star match. So it's not great, but the rating was okay, and the rivalry grew to level 2. So I'm looking at the positives here, guys. Now what we need is a decent end to the show. We need the main event to save us. We really do. But before we get to the main event, we've got Angel Garza calling out Elias. Okay promo. This is now up to level 3. Hopefully we can end that feud maybe at the next pay-per-view. But now it's Santos Escobar versus the phenomenal AJ Styles. Title on the line. I'll be playing as AJ. I feel for this series to actually, for us to beat Raw, we're probably going to need to win this match with AJ, because I think it would be an absolute disaster if we lose the belt here and Santos Escobar becomes the NXT champion. Just with a low popularity, it wouldn't be good having him in the main events. I don't think he can carry the brand to victory in this GM mode. I think we need AJ here to hold on to this belt, not only for tonight, but maybe for the foreseeable future. But here, anything can happen. We've seen a couple of upsets, you could argue, already tonight. I don't think people expect that KARRION KROSS to lose to Dexter. I don't think people expected Io Shirai to beat Bayley. So who knows? Maybe, just maybe, Santos Escobar will have enough to beat AJ Styles tonight. We're moments away from finding out.
Surprising because luchadors protect their match with their life. Discarding it is disrespectful to lucha tradition. Listen, Escobar is the
Mexico versus America coming up. Will the border be penetrated? Will NXT champion AJ Styles have his title stolen away? Can Santos Escobar hop into the land of opportunity and take this opportunity tonight? He's waiting, he's waiting, he's waiting. And now here comes the champion. They don't want none. Well, Santos Escobar does want some tonight. He wants a lot. Santos Escobar wants a lot, and he wants the NXT championship. Will he get it? Will he get it? You can see the belt kind of glitching at the back of AJ's waistcoat. But here, that's a good problem to have. Having the belt around your waist to glitch out behind your waistcoat. That's a problem that everybody on this roster wants. AJ's still moving pretty quick, let's be real. For a 44-year-old. He's still moving well. And he'll be looking to prove that tonight. Santos Escobar, you would maybe assume at his age has the speed advantage over AJ Styles, but potentially not. I mean, maybe AJ could still be the quicker of the two. And I guess we will find out when the referee rings the bell for this match. But this is the main event, guys, of WrestleMania Backlash. We need this to deliver. We need at least a 3-star match here. Will AJ Styles deliver? Will AJ Styles do what we need from the champion? Will Santos Escobar play his part? Or will this be a flop? So far, in terms of building the show the way it should be built, in terms of getting the highest rated matches in the correct position, we did have the 3-star opener followed by 2.5 stars. So, if this is 3 stars or better, then we've done it right, you know. We couldn't have done it any better, apart from obviously getting higher ratings in general, but supposed to have a great opener and then a better main event, and that's what we are trying to do here. AJ Styles trying to retain that belt. Will he retain that belt? He's giving it to the referee. Will he get it back? Referee showing Santos Escobar what he can win tonight if he's on his A game. That's what it's all about there. The Phenomenal One currently holds it. Will it be a phenomenal title defense? Or will AJ Styles be going back to the drawing board? We're going to find out right now. AJ Styles quickly coming out the blocks and hits a suplex into a neckbreaker on Santos Escobar. Big chop for AJ, more chops. And Santos Escobar getting chopped. And a big kick there. And Santos Escobar getting absolutely battered to an oblivion here. Into the corner, needs to try and fight his way out of it. He gets a boot to the midsection. And a wrist suplex. Underhook wrist suplex there for Santos Escobar. AJ rolls out the way. AJ gets flapjacked and then planted face first. Santos Escobar using AJ's momentum against him there. AJ gets the knees up though, counters the splash. AJ rolls out the way and rolls through into a cover. AJ Styles out of nowhere. Rolls through Santos Escobar. Santos Escobar though manages to power his way out of that. AJ goes for the chop. Santos Escobar rolls through. AJ misses a clothesline. Santos hits a big backbreaker, a back suplex into a... He rolls through into a German suplex and he rolls through again. Turns him around into a floating suplex. So a trifecta of suplexes there. Different versions of suplexes for Santos Escobar. And then a big German on AJ. Santos Escobar in control here, rubbing AJ's face into the mat. Did he learn that? Did he get inspiration in that move for Eddie Guerrero? We'll never know. Maybe he did. He went for a big boot there. AJ counters, but he gets hit with an insecurity. AJ rolls into the ring here. AJ's title could be in jeopardy. AJ. Oh, and a big suicide dive from Santos Escobar. Now the stomping away at the Phenomenal One. AJ needs to do something here. Dragon screw on the leg. Almost pulls the leg of Santos Escobar out of his socket there. And boom, Santos Escobar goes straight into the ring table here. And AJ now lifting it off. AJ gets caught from behind and Santos Escobar just rams him. AJ's head cracks off that ring post. AJ then fighting out, big elbow. Santos Escobar with a big boot. AJ grabs the leg, hits a dragon screw, launches Santos Escobar halfway out of nowhere. Another spinning sidekick. Santos Escobar refusing to get bogged down by AJ here. Santos Escobar now on the apron. AJ's got him from behind. Launches him into the... What's AJ going for here? AJ trying to steal a move out of Santos Escobar's book here. What's he going for? Oh, that's like the Rikishi driver. AJ Styles there just planting Santos Escobar on his head on the outside. And then throws him into the ring. And AJ now waiting. AJ rolls through into a cover. Out of nowhere, referee goes for the cover. 1-2. Santos Escobar kicks out. AJ, Irish whip. Oh, drop kick, Santos. He counters it and then just takes the leg of AJ out. AJ's leg there. Taking a bit of punishment. Big knee. AJ with these big strikes. Spinning forearm, big clothesline for the phenomenal one. And now it's AJ going to the top. What's AJ going for there? I mean, he could have. But Santos Escobar, again with that wrist lock suplex. I think AJ hesitated. You can't hesitate in the main event here. Not when the title's on the line. Santos Escobar going to the top rope. But AJ gets the knees up. But Santos Escobar just slams AJ Styles head first onto the mat there, onto the ring apron. And AJ again fighting back. Another big clothesline takes down Santos Escobar. Santos Escobar though catches AJ. He gets him caught up on the top rope there. Chokes him out. Basically a guillotine type maneuver. Crossbody from the top rope to the outside. And AJ's down. AJ's in trouble maybe, perhaps. Drop kick to the back for Santos Escobar. Escobar calling for AJ to get up here. But oh, he's going for the belly to belly. AJ fighting out. Big counter for the phenomenal one, but spinning sidekick from Escobar takes down AJ again. But AJ with a massive chop to the chest of Santos Escobar. And AJ Styles, oh, went for the springboard 450. He didn't connect. Oh, I think AJ went for the flying forearm there, but again, he missed. Santos Escobar now going to the top rope. And he has a big splash. A massive splash, and AJ feeling the effects of that one. AJ rolls through though. Go for a chop block. And there's another big strike for Santos Escobar. And again AJ gets dropped on the top rope. His throat getting caught up there. Getting choked out essentially. AJ though, massive shot, massive counter. Another dragon screw. Santos Escobar fighting back still. Launches AJ across the ring area. The ringside. AJ Styles with a big counter. AJ Styles rolling through. And he's got the calf cover, the calf killer. AJ Styles with the calf killer locked on Santos Escobar. But he's on the outside, it won't matter. He needs to get him in the ring. There you go, Santos Escobar then rolled back in there. AJ now going to the top rope. AJ! Oh, the spinal tap. AJ with the spinal tap off the top into the cover. Oh no, and Santos Escobar kicks out. How? How did Santos Escobar kick out? AJ now set him up. Trying to go for the Styles Clash. Oh, Santos Escobar tried to hit his finisher, but he hits a big Enziguri instead. But AJ Styles rolls through. And Santos Escobar hits I don't know what that was, but he took him out. And Santos Escobar, man, you shitting me. Santos Escobar is your new NXT champion. Well, tonight was a night of surprises. And is there any bigger surprise than that? I don't think so. I don't know. Santos Escobar has defeated AJ Styles. That is madness. That is absolute madness. AJ Styles, of course, will get his rematch. But at the moment, he's lost his belt. And it was a 3.5-star match. So it was the best match that we put on. I'm happy about that, of course. It was good that we put on our best match in the main event. It's a big win for Santos Escobar. But it's a big defeat for AJ Styles. He just took one move too many, I think. And he could not kick out. We're going to just simulate the entire Raw show. And we'll see what they did. So opener, they did a 3.5. We beat them in the mid-card. But then their second mid-card match was great. And their main event was great. So yeah, it definitely looks like Raw has beat us here. Like I said, if we stay within about 30,000 fans, I think we'll have done good. So we gained 174,000.6. And Raw gained 201. I'm happy with that. You know what? It could have been a lot worse. We didn't have a great show. We could have got beat by a hell of a lot more than that. So I'm content. You know what? We didn't lose that many fans as I thought we would. We've got a new champion in Santos Escobar. AJ will have a rematch. Again, like I said, I think that 3.5-star match is partly down to AJ Styles. So let's see. We'll get AJ get his rematch this week. Hopefully we can get the phenomenal one back on top of the division, because I think AJ Styles, with his popularity, we need him to be the main focus of this show. Tamara, I won't be renewing your contract. I signed you by accident in the first place, so yeah, you're gone. And she understands, fair enough. Dana Brooke, hi William, listen, I'm sick of working for Adam at Raw. Okay, this is interesting. So Dana Brooke looks like she might want to come to NXT. I'm more than happy to ditch my contract and come and work at NXT. I'll do it at a discount. Well, first of all, it depends what age Dana Brooke is. If she's 35 or higher, or older, we can't hire her. So let's do a quick Google search on Dana Brooke. And Dana Brooke is indeed 33 years old. So we could sign Dana Brooke for 82k. Do we want to sign Dana Brooke? You know what? Fuck it. We're going to try and beat Raw. Maybe, is this playing dirty? I don't know. But we're going to sign her. We're going to sign Dana Brooke. Sure thing, Dana. Welcome to NXT. Great. See you next week, William. Good to be part of the team. Interesting stuff. So now we have Dana Brooke on the roster. Pete Dunne. I think you should put me in a match with Walter. Trust me on this. So Pete Dunne. Yeah, you know what? We'll do it. Pete Dunne versus Walter. If that's what Pete Dunne wants, that's what Pete Dunne will get, guys. Anyway, that is it. It wasn't the greatest pay-per-view. I wasn't expecting a great pay-per-view, but it wasn't that bad. You know, we didn't lose that many fans. It could have been a hell of a lot worse. We're still ahead of Raw in the money department. We've got Pete Dunne. We've got Rhea Ripley. We've just signed Dana Brooke. We've got a big TLC. Yeah, spoiler alert, guys. AJ Styles is going to be getting a rematch against Santos Escobar in a tables, ladders, and chairs match. So, yeah, that should be massive on NXT. I'm hoping we can try and claw back the majority of the fans that we lost there at that pay-per-view, and that should enhance that feud. Who knows? Who knows? I think the next episode is going to be fantastic. Make sure you tune into that. And that's it, guys. Leave a like, leave a comment, share, subscribe. I'll catch you all later. And until next time, this has been the NXT GM mode. We might have lost this pay-per-view, but we'll get them next time. Till then, peace.